People online are data mined and personal information got by the government. The government wants to know, especially you're in politics, what is it that you want, right? What is it that you want? What is it that, do you have a cocaine wish? Do you like cocaine? Do you are you greedy? Do you like money? Do you like power? Are you gay? What's your sexual appetite? They like to know stuff because they do indeed say that knowledge is power. And of course, the people in politics like the power. Now, with that said, I doing the Yeshua party and doing jokes to try to keep my own spirits up. God allowing me to make jokes and this and that to keep me entertained while they do a lot of endless stories with no fruit. They just waste everyone's time. So I would turn off the TV and not watch it for a day or two or whatever, or not really get into it and just just make jokes and this and that. 'Cause it's not really doing stuff that's interesting to me. But I, in my faith walk, of course, that God revealed to me or designed me over time, going through the fire, that my heart's desire is to have a wife and a family, a loving wife, not just a beautiful wife, but a loving, in love relationship, right? And I asked God, is this the lead by grace, right? Because when you first get saved, you have all these evil wants, all these evil things you struggle with, and good things that are hidden down deep in your heart that God lifts up as you ever climb the staircase of sanctification in your way to heaven. In fact, He blesses you more and more as each step that you do indeed take in God's will. And now I've been carrying that all my life, that indeed when I was a little kid, when I was small, I didn't think I could have kids, and it devastated me. I forced to my best, made my best attempts to go out, to have my mom take me to the pediatrician. And I asked the pediatrician when she made a doctor's appointment, I said, I think my sperm, I don't have any, I don't think. Can I get tested? How do you fix it? Because I wanted a family and a wife. And he laughed and go home. The thing that I was worried about all my life, and in fact, I have no kids, never been married. And my heart's desire is, in fact, of course, above all, other than God, is to have a loving, beautiful wife. And on this staircase to heaven, it's like, okay, God, I'm at this point now where was it just a lure to keep me going? Was it like, okay, God will give me my heart's desire. I'll just keep going through the fire. I just keep going through the pain and torment and harassment and this and that. Just keep walking through it. One day I'm going to get my day. I'm going to get a wife, and then you get to the point where you're so high on the endless staircase, and you're like, well, God, it just seems that it kind of hinders me now. Is it truly? If it's truly your wish, is it the last thing I have to give up? Like, I don't need a wife. I just want God. Right? Just shut off that. It brought me so far. Is it the last vestige of a life that I would need let go of to ascend to heaven? Maybe that it's that one thing keeping God from rapturing me. Maybe to go to heaven. I don't know. I did consider, well, God, I do right now. God, if it's your will that I should do endless stories just sitting in my room in politics and helping people in political power that's not in your will or not totally in your will, just them picking and choosing what paradigms I give and me not getting any reward for it. Lord, I do get rewards from my Heavenly Father in heaven, but indeed, God, if it's your will, take away my want for a wife. I think, and I don't know. I mean, it's it. If I could totally be unhindered as far as thinking about. In other words, no sex. I just totally take out sex in a wife. If that's really your will, Dad, if that's holding me back, I don't. I freely allow you to take that from me, and I will be totally unhindered to just do politics. But Heavenly Father, I pray that your perfect will be done. I just don't. There's no sense in having lure, like a fishing a fishing lure, in front of my face. Like, oh, the wife is around the corner, and me being a dog chasing it every once in so while, leading me away from God, there's no point in having it if that's not your will for my life. And I do ask, if it's not your will, Lord, will you take it out of my heart? It just seems to be a hindrance at times. I pray in Jesus' mighty name.